So we covered a lot of material right then around these 8 pillars. And as you were listening, did you notice what pillars you're strong in? Did you notice what pillars you've attained a great deal of mastery in? You can almost think about it on a scale from 0, well, really 1 to 10. 1 being you got a lot of room to grow, and 10 being like, oh my goodness, you could teach a master class on this subject. And what pillars were you weak in? What pillars did it seem like you could actually do a bit more work on in order to kind of raise up your whole system? Because if one of these pillars is off, the whole system is weakened. Integral fitness isn't personal development or therapy or self-help for broken people who need to be fixed. Like I said, it's not physical therapy for people who are injured. It's spiritual, mental, and emotional exercise to get fitter in every area of my life. Now, we've spent years figuring this all out, and we want to share it with you so that you can share it with others. Our mission is to raise the world's standard of health to integral fitness. This isn't on a improvement list. It's a freaking necessity for the world. That's why it's my goal to make this easy for you. All the hard work that's been put into figuring this stuff out, exploring every continent and tribe on the human map in the mind, can now be systematized, updated, and expanded for the 21st century with cutting-edge research, material, etc. You don't have to spend 40 years in the desert or in a mountain or in a cave to get it. We can get you from where you are to where you want to be fast, flexibly, authentically, strategically, and timely. This coaching program is not designed to keep you feeding at the teat of some marginally trained person for the rest of your life, like so many other programs are. No, our goal is not to give you fish, it's to teach you how to fish. Our goal is to get you to the point of becoming a transformation leader as fast as possible, to power level you through. We don't want you in our coaching program forever, because guess what? That means it's not working. The point is to set you up on your own so that you're empowered to take your own initiative, to have your own breakthroughs, and more importantly, to transform so that you can transform others. Remember, it's about not just what we get, but what we give. We want to improve the world with integral fitness, to raise people's standards of health so they don't need to suffer anymore, and so that they can achieve magnificent things and raise the material conditions of all. As far as I'm concerned with this, we have the best technology on the planet for achieving that ends, and we want to get it out of our heads and into your hands so that you can get integrally fit and maximize your potential for life. So why do you need a coach for this? A lot of people, even in my own life, I've thought I can do this myself, but it's usually not true. No one can do it themselves, and no one does it themselves. Every NASCAR driver has a team, a golfer has a caddy, Olympic athletes have an entire corner of coaches and doctors and entourage and trainers. How many employees does the CEO have? No one does it alone. John Wooden said that the most important ingredient of stardom is the rest of the team. And the famous golfer Ben Hogan once was asked, "Can you golf without a coach?" and replied, "Can you brush your hair without a mirror?" If something is important to you, as important as your life, why leave it up to chance? Why risk failure when you can have magnificent success? Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has a power, genius, and magic in it. Begin it now. And see, a belief is a poor substitute for an experience. How many times have you told yourself, I don't want to do that? You moaned and groaned and kicked the stairs, and then finally you went to that party or dinner or conference or vacation or embarked upon this crazy experience, and you had the time of your life. You believe one thing and the experience was something very different. Of course, that was just an exception, right? Otherwise there wouldn't be a rule. Well, see, I'm amazed by how many people I hear say, I've tried everything and nothing works, when what they mean is, I've tried all the things that I think will work, or I take for granted will work, or that feel safe and comfortable for me right now, and none of those things work. But of course they're not going to work. Exercise and weight training doesn't work because it's comfortable. It works because you are ripping through flesh, cell membranes, and existing muscle fibers. Who in their right mind would try that for the first time, knowing what it was or do it consistently, it is not comfortable at all. Now, if you tried every combination on a lock, would it open? Yes or no? Every combination on the lock. Well, remember that vault we spoke about at the beginning? If it's not open yet, then you haven't tried everything. If today is tomorrow you worried about yesterday, I urge you to take action now. I know some of you are scared because you're not sure it's going to work. And I can't guarantee you're going to get what you're looking for with us, but I can guarantee this is the best opportunity to start. As Socrates said, most beg for masters while few seek self-mastery. Let's not make the same mistake of surrendering to masters in matters that matter most. May we all become masters of our fates and captains of our souls. Thank you so much for listening to all of this. I hope you learned something, you got something, or at least you feel refreshed and repowered. Much love, many blessings, and have a great night. Or good morning!